Man, we got to talk about it. These women, bro, they're going to be our biggest distraction. They are going to be our biggest distraction. When you really trying to, change your life, get your money up, get your fitness up, get everything up, these women are going to pull you back without even knowing. Like, because at the end of the day, when you on your purpose and you, like, doing everything you got to do, you already focused. You already, like, got a goal. You headed towards something. Bro, women can see that. Women can see, like, damn, he not looking at me at the gym. He not, giving me no type of attention. Like what does he really got going on? But the moment they give in and you bite, bro, it's a wrap. Like having to juggle 4 or 5 women, bro, and you still trying to stack your money, and then you still trying to work on something you trying to accomplish, whatever it is. That shit is not easy, bro. It's not easy. So if you really trying to, like, be on top of your shit, bro, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. And that's the biggest thing I'm going through right now, is making sacrifices, bro. Cause women gonna see it. Like, they see when you doing better than you was last year, or they see how happy you are just by yourself. Like you can literally be happy on your own time. Like, you don't need a woman to make you happy. You don't need a woman to make you feel a certain way. And it took me a long time to, like, realize that. Like, I would not use women, but I love, like, female companionship. I love women. So that was, like, my downfall. Like, really, like, if I'm not doing nothing, or if I'm bored or something, like, don't have nothing to do, I got time to waste, I would, like, be around a woman to make me feel good about myself. But, like, that could really play a negative role sometimes, because a lot of times when you do have time and stuff like that, you could be putting it into certain things that you want to accomplish. Like, there's so many things in my head that I'm like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta learn that. Like, you always gotta learn new shit. Like, you should never, like, feel content about not learning shit. So if I'm trying to learn something, but then girl hit me up late night talking about, hey, what you doing, or can I come see you, it's hard to be like, nah, I'm, like, not today right now. Like, I'm kind of busy at the moment. Like, you gonna be like, yeah, just come through. Like, you gonna think, in the back of your mind, you gonna think like, okay, it's nothing. Like, I can just do this and be okay. But it don't work like that. Like, they gonna pull you, especially if you have multiple women, bro. If you got multiple women, don't even think about trying to stack your finances up, build everything you want to get up, because they're gonna play a role. Women require so much fucking attention, bro. Especially, like, if you have multiple women, bro, I would say you gotta make them be on your time. You can't be on their time, because you're gonna lose your valuable time. If you understand, and you gotta be honest with a woman, like, we not doing no more of that lying shit, because, like I said, if you got money in your pocket, I'm not saying money, like, is the cure to everything, but when you got money in your pocket, you are okay with being honest with a woman, telling her what it is. Like, when you don't have your shit together, that's when you feel the need to lie and trying to, like, sugarcoat the bitch, like, oh, like, trying to make it seem like you got more than what you do, or like that you doing more than what you do. But when you really, like, on your purpose, when you really doing what you gotta do, you don't care about, like, being honest. Like, you don't need to lie, because at the end of the day, she's gonna fuck with you, bro. Like, a woman, like, a girl I'm messing with right now, she, like, females, like, they just play stuff in their head. They try to, like, that's the problem with females. They try to play things in their head that you ain't even give them a reason to, like, go through your shit, or, like, assume some shit. But they'll just assume some shit because shit is going too good. So a woman literally told me, like, you know what? You make me feel good. I like being around you when I'm not around you. I'm not sad, but, like, I feel some type of way. But when I'm with you, like you just lift me up. You lift my spirits. And I know you probably doing whatever you got going on, but I really enjoy the company you keep. Like, I really enjoy being around you. So I'm going to just, rock with it. So, like, a woman will really, like, if you're honest and you're a genuine person, and you really, like, care about that individual, she'll give you some type of leeway. Like, don't be like playing in her face, but you don't gotta like, oh, like if she asks you, oh, who you talking to, who else you talking to, it's like, why are you worried about that? Why are you asking me dumbass questions? Like, am I treating you right? Am I treating you good? Do you feel good when you're around me? Then that's all that matters. And when you break it down in a calm way and like really teach her, like you gotta teach a woman something. When you start teaching women something, they're gonna want to be around you more. Like, yeah, they like care if you got some money, but a lot of niggas got money like now. Like at this point, a lot of niggas is making money. So you gotta like stand out from all the rest of the niggas making money. Cause there's a lot of niggas making money that's lame ass niggas that don't know how to really like mold a woman, teach a woman something. So you gotta be that nigga. You gotta have some value. You gotta have some information to give a woman, whether it's how to make more money or how to, you know, get her body right, or just how to be a lady, how to be more feminine. You know what I'm saying? How to be soft, even when she mad, be soft. You gotta learn all these things, bro, so you can teach a woman so she won't leave you when you fuck up. A woman will like let you fuck up in a sense and still be around. Like that's just how it is, bro. Like it's gonna be time if you a nigga, bro, and you on your shit, it's gonna be times where you fuck up. It's gonna be times where, you know what I'm saying, you might dibble and dabble in some shit and actually fuck up. And she gonna address it. And she might get mad, she might feel some type of way, but if you honest and you tell her this what it is, like you gotta tell the woman like, look, I'm not going nowhere. I'll fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you being around me, so I'm not going nowhere unless you want me to go somewhere, then I'll leave. But I'm here to stay. But this is what the situation is. You just gotta break it down to her like that. Once you break it down to a woman to where she can understand, she's still gonna be emotional because that's how women are. They're gonna be emotional. But if you can really like teach her, look, like this is what it is. Like I really rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what I got going on over here, over here. Just worry about how I am with you. And if you that nigga to know how to make a woman feel so good when she around you, she gonna want to be around you. She's not gonna give a fuck about okay, what is he doing with other bitches? She gonna think about it and she might ask you about it, but she's not gonna leave you because she thinks you're fucking another bitch or something. Like, no, if she catch you, then that might be a different story. Like if she catch you red-handed, it's a different story. But like I said, at the end of the day, women are gonna be a distraction anyway. So you gotta really like sacrifice. You gotta at least be with one girl, or you gotta sacrifice a couple months to where you're not with no girl. And that's very hard. Like for niggas that get women, bro, that's very hard to do because these women be wanting to see you, bro. They be wanting to see you. They require a lot of attention. They will really knock you off your track, bro. They will knock you off your track if you let them. Like somebody calling you, then somebody calling you. Like that shit is a lot, bro. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot to handle if you really don't got your shit together. And if you on the verge of trying to get your shit together, you shouldn't even be dealing with 4 or 5 women. And I don't want to be a hypocrite because I don't want to say that and then I'm doing it. So I learned myself, like just tone it down a little bit, bro. Just tone it down. You don't need to be getting validation from so many women, bro, just because you love women or something. Like you gotta sacrifice because they always gonna be there. They always gonna be there. They not going nowhere, bro. They gonna still watch your stories. They still gonna heart your pictures. They still gonna try to fuck with you, bro. And when you ignore them a little bit, you don't gotta ignore them crazy, but like, you know what I'm saying? Just ignore them a little bit. Like, they like that in a sense. I don't give a fuck what they say. Like, you know you doing something right when a bitch, like, begging for your time. Not begging, but really like, what's going on? We ain't been hanging out. If a woman not saying we ain't been hanging out, war, like, you ain't been giving me enough time, you doing something right. You gotta feed her bits and bits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta don't give her too much, but don't give her too little to where she go find another nigga. You gotta balance it out. But then you gotta balance women out and your purpose out. You gotta balance out women and then what you gotta do with your life. And that's a hard thing. Like, you gotta talk to your big homies. You gotta talk to somebody that's did it before. You always gotta get knowledge from somebody who's did it before. Like, in this generation, we're so caught up in like the youth, and of course the youth is like, it's it right now. But we still gotta talk to our elders. We still gotta talk to older people because they went through it. Don't feel like you too big or you too good to talk to an older nigga and get game. Like, cause they're gonna tell you like what the mistakes they made. They might not tell you the right thing as far as like what you need to do, but they might tell you what their mistakes were. And then you just don't do their mistakes. Like, that's literally it. But with these women, bro, man, they're gonna be such a fucking distraction. And it's gonna be hard to like balance that shit out. But if you really want to get somewhere with your life, you're gonna have to figure that shit out. And that's it.